The latest Maryland school report card is out, and the news is not good for three of the highest performing school systems in our area.
It's Project Baltimore's Chris Papst explains Howard County and Anne Arundel County schools saw steep declines this year in school performance.
The Maryland Report Card is an online tool the public can use to see how every school in the state is performing. Parents can go to this website, type in their school's name, and see the data for that school, including test scores, attendance, and graduation rates. Now, based off of those metrics and more, the state awards a star rating to every school, from a low of 1 star to a high of 5. And the state just released the star ratings for this year. Let's start at the top with the best schools. There's roughly 1,300 public schools in the state that are rated. Last year, 215 schools throughout Maryland earned 5 stars, which is the highest rating. This year, just 85 schools earned 5 stars. Baltimore City was the only district in the state to see the number of 5-star schools increase. It went from 1 to 2. Baltimore Polytechnic Institute and the School for the Arts.
We're clearly really proud of those 2 schools, but we also were looking because we had a number of schools that were on the cusp. But it's a proud moment. It's a proud moment for those school communities and a proud moment for the city, but also knowing that we really have a number of schools now that are 4-star that are looking to be 5-star next year.
All other districts in our area saw a drop in the number of 5-star schools this year. Baltimore County has the most in our region with 19 5-star schools. But look at this. Last year, Carroll County had 12 5-star schools. This year, it's down to 1. Howard County had 28 5-star schools. This year, Howard County is down to 12. Anne Arundel County saw an even bigger drop. Last year, Anne Arundel County also had 28 5-star schools. And this year, it's down to just 9. The Maryland State Department of Education said the decline in overall scores this year could be connected to chronic absenteeism. Due to the pandemic, chronic absenteeism was scored differently last year. But this year, the rating system returned to the pre-pandemic normal. And chronic absenteeism rates across the state are high, around 25%.
I think what we're seeing is disconnection between school and youth and families that occurred during the pandemic.
In Baltimore City, 58% of students are chronically absent.
What it's made us do is double down on our outreach, so we've invested more in our outreach to families, to finding young people.
While chronic absenteeism seemed to have significantly reduced the number of 5-star schools, the number of 1-star schools in Maryland also went down, which is a good thing. Last year, 39 Maryland schools earned 1 star, the lowest possible score. This year, that number dropped to 25. Baltimore County had 2 schools that earned 1 star. Anne Arundel County had 1. Howard and Carroll counties didn't have any. Baltimore City had the most at 15, which makes up about 60% of the 1-star schools in the state. While Baltimore City schools saw improvement, it still had by far the lowest performing schools in the state. Coming up on Monday, we'll show you those schools and what's driving their low scores. I'm Chris Papst. Thanks for watching. Here's another story to watch. Also, if you have a story idea, please send us a message.